Good morning, everyone, and welcome to your final music assignment for this year. I'm so proud of all of the work you've put into music class since we've been online, and I'm really excited to share with you a bunch of really cool games and activities that you can do online both this week and throughout the summer. I want to talk a little bit about the end of our year. I'm going to show you the music games, and then it's our wrap up. It's going to be a pretty quick and easy assignment. Our one goal today is I can make music online. So first of all, congratulations. No matter what grade you're in, you all have done an amazing job this year, and I'm so proud of you. For those of you who are moving on to middle school, I'm going to miss you so much, and I hope that once it's safe to do so, you come back and visit us at PS 91. For my new fifth graders, our rising fourth grader, or our fourth graders now who are going to become fifth graders, I should say, I am so proud to see what you will do as our new leaders in the school. And for our third graders becoming fourth graders, you guys have so much musical potential, and I can't wait to see what you do with it. Congratulations, all of you, on a year that was full with challenges that you all made through. So now, it's our last week of school. It's almost summertime. So I've got some fun things to share with you. And I'm going to jump right into them because they're actually part of our exit ticket. So let's go and look at our exit ticket now. So here's our assignment page. This is the one for the fifth grade, but the other grades will look similarly. You've already watched the lesson video. That's what you're doing now. And your exit ticket's right here. All the links for the games are in this exit ticket, so I'll click here to open it. It looks like this. First of all, write your name. I'll put Mr. Potter. Since you haven't already watched my lesson video below, but that's what you're doing now, so you don't need to do that. Then there's some things here. What was your favorite part of music class this year, either at school or online? What was your favorite part? So I could start my sentence. My favorite part of music class was, and you can continue that. So put an answer for that. What are you hoping to do in music class next year, either at PS 91 or middle school? So I could start my sentence. I hope that we will, and you could finish it. Then the fun part. I've got a bunch of games here and activities I want to show you. They're all links to online things. So I'm going to start by clicking the first one, and the first one is Chrome Music Lab. And you're already familiar with Chrome Music Lab because Songmaker is the first activity here. There are a bunch of things here. I'm going to show you some of my favorites, starting with Kandinsky, which is super cool. It's still loading. But when you do this, what you've done, and it'll do it in order. So for example, if I go all the way back, I could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, it seemed like it went from left to right that time, so maybe I'm just wrong. Even Mr. Potter's wrong sometimes. So you can draw all sorts of shapes to make different sounds. You can click this button here to choose different sounds. So that's what Kandinsky is. You can draw all sorts of things to make different sounds. Another one that's kind of cool, let's look at this one. You can add things to make different patterns. You can also just click here on the drums to make the different sounds as well. You can switch. There are lots of different options here that you can explore. Those are two of my favorites, but there are a lot of more Chrome Music Lab things that you can play with. So let's leave that one. And let's go to the next thing, which is the hip hop. This is one of several Google Doodles that I'm going to share with you. This one talks about the 45th anniversary of the birth of hip hop, and it came out in 2017. Click on the play button to get started. It's going to give you an introduction. I'm going to skip over it so I can show you how it works.
Now this is the crossfader. This is used to mix the beats. You drag it all the way to the right.
So you can press this to listen.
Now drag it all the way to the left. Cool, now you're doing it. Let's find a new track. Yo, those records right there are some of the beats used in the beginnings of hip-hop. Use the scroll bar to navigate the record crate.
So you can press this to look at all the different records.
Tap to pick this track. Select the left turntable to lay it down. Yeah, there you go. You unlocked the first goal. You in there, baby. Now tap here for some more. Check out more goals by using the arrows.
So you can go through here and make different beats by combining
them. The tutorial is complete. Close the window with this button and let's make some music, y'all. Come on, let's go.
You can change the sounds. You can grab and
there you go.
There's a lot of stuff you can do. You can play around with the different beats here and put them on the different turntables to make something. Of course, over here, you can change how fast or slow you want the music to go. There's a lot of things you can do here. This button here will share this, but you can actually share the tracks you make, unfortunately, as well. So let's leave that. Let's look at the next one. This Google Doodle, as soon as it loads, celebrates the 117th birthday of Oscar Fischinger, and you can read more about him down here below. You click here to get started. This Google Doodle is sort of like Songmaker. You'll see a lot of similarities, but there's some differences. So you can click on the button to make different sounds. There's no play or pause, it just keeps going. Up here, you can change the instrument. It has different layers, so you can have this instrument and then change it and add a different type of instrument on top. There are a bunch of different types. So for example, here's another one we can add on top. And there's a fourth one as well. So you can have 4 different layers. You click here to clear it. This button, modify, you can change the key, you can change the tempo, again, that's the speed, some other buttons over here you can play around with. This button here will allow you to copy and send and share that assignment with me. So you can put that in the private comments, you could put that in the stream on Google Classroom, so you can share that, copy and paste, just like we did with Songmaker. The next one is a Google Doodle that talks about Clara Rockmore, who is very famous for playing an instrument called the theremin. This is a theremin here. And it takes us through how to play a theremin. So you have this button here, and you're going to use your finger on the iPad and just press and drag up. So you can drag up to the notes you're copying what they were playing. And then we can do it one more time. Now you can play here and you can play around with the different sounds. So a lot of different options there as well. Next one is one of the more recent Google Doodles from May of this year, which talks about the mbira, which is an instrument from Zimbabwe. I wanted to make sure I got that correct. This is really great on iPads and phones. I'm going to show you a little bit of how it works. Let's play the traditional Mira song. That's wrong. Ne ma mas susasa. Ne ma sasa. I think I have that correct. So hover over it and then click the highlight one. You don't need to click, you can just sort of press. And that's Bach. There are different levels you can go through. There are a total of 4, then you can just play. I'm going to go on to the next thing. So close that, close that. 2 more. This Google Doodle celebrates Ludwig van Beethoven, who was a classical composer who lived in the 1800s. It's a little silly. The music you're hearing is music that he composed. So this is a game over 4 different levels. We have to try to put it in the correct order. Press here to listen to what the music sounds like. So you want to have sound, you want to find the one that starts with da da da. So let's sing. Is it this one? Nope. That might be it. Let's drag it there. So we have with a long note. So I think that one's too low. How about this one? That sounds right. So let's drag that one there. Oh, this must be next. And then this one. Oh, and you can tell me I got those 2 wrong. Oh, so these must be switched. So I'll drag those and switch them. And there you go. So there are 4 levels of that you can play through. The last one is a Google Doodle celebrating Johann Sebastian Bach, who was a classical composer who lived in the early 1700s. Takes a little while to load. Come on, buddy. So this is the example. It's going to give you a melody, and then it's going to add notes to create harmony. Remember, harmony is when we have more than one note sound at the same time and it sounds good together. So now it's adding 2 more lines. So now, by pressing different spots, you press the harmonize button, will add something. So we can make, for example, Let's think. You can add different sharps and flats. You can move the notes up and down. You can listen to what your melody sounds like. Press play. You can get rid of it. You can start over. Click the harmonize button. And it'll come up with some notes to go with the melody you created. Let's listen and hear what it came up with. Interesting. So you can tell if you like it. If you don't like it, you can change your melody, you can get rid of it, start over. Or you can share it by clicking here and copying this by clicking the copy button and then pasting it somewhere where you want to share it with us. For example, in the stream, in the comments, however you want to do that. So there's a bunch of different music games you can play. I want you to explore some of them, see which ones you like, which ones you don't like, find one that's your favorite, and then tell me which one was your favorite. So for example, I could say, let's say the hip-hop game was my favorite because, and then you give me an answer about why you picked that one. Once you've decided what you like, you played around some things, you click submit. Then you have one last Flipgrid assignment. I'll log in. Again, this is the 5th grade page, but it will look the same for all grades. And this thing is end of year messages. Leave an end of year message for your classmates. You can talk about anything you like. Click the green plus button to start recording your video. If you click my face, I'll remind you how the instructions are. So all I want you to do is leave a message for the people in your grade. Could be, say, something that you're happy about this year, something you're sad about, how you feel at being the end of the year. Maybe you say you miss them, you're excited for summer, whatever you want to say for your grade, the people in your grade. Could be a goodbye message, could be a have fun, have a good summer message, whatever you want to do. Once you've done your Flipgrid assignment, then you can click mark as done. So let's go back here. I'll make myself big again. So, I hope you enjoy playing with the games I'm sharing with you this week. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out which ones would work for you, and I think you will have a lot of fun with them. Remember when over the summer, to always be making music. It could be singing, could be dancing, playing musical instruments, even playing some of the games that I found for you, including Songmaker, which you already know how to use. Make sure to have fun, make sure to enjoy yourself, make sure to always be making music, and know that I'm so proud of you and I can't wait until we can be in person again. With that said, let's sing our goodbye song for the last time this year. 1, 2, ready, go. Now it's time to go. We've been singing and playing all the day. Until tomorrow we must say, now it's time to go. Goodbye, everybody. Have a wonderful summer.